What's up, YouTube? It's TC, Saga TC, coming at you. Rapper, been in the game for a long time, never had a record deal. But I'm here on this YouTube channel trying to build my subscribers up. And hopefully I can entertain you all, bring you some good content. Anything or everything from boxing, because I love boxing. I love music, of course. I've been dabbling in the stock market since 2020. So I have some things to share about that and just some things to share about life in itself. I was diagnosed with bipolar, first off, back in 1994. I had an episode in college back at Ball State. My father's bipolar, so, I inherited it from him. With that being said, I've been going through a lot, and I actually had another episode. Get this, I was 21, and that was when I had my first episode, 21 years old. And I have not had an episode since 1994. I had another episode at the age of 50, and that was in 2023. And so I'm still really recovering from that. I've been put on some medication to help me with anxiety, depression, and without taking my medication, I won't sleep. I can't sleep without taking Seroquel or quetiapine. So I've been on that for the past year, and life is full of ups and downs, but I've been battling with anxiety and depression for several months now. But hopefully I can be an inspiration to others who may be going through the same thing. Bipolar, it's not fun. Of course, I went through the mania 2 years ago, and, I felt on top of the world. I was creating music, just had a lot to share, talkative, wasn't sleeping, and, I ended up getting real irritated and tore up some things in my house. I ended up going to the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for about 4 days and was released, in which I should not have been released, because I was still in mania when I was released from the hospital. So I came back home for about, like I said, 4 or 5 days, and ended up going back to the hospital. I actually asked my family, my cousin, to take me back to the hospital. It happened to be Eskenazi here in Indianapolis, Indiana, for those of you who are familiar. And I stayed in there for about a month. And man, the people who you see in the hospital, especially on the psych ward, you have the whole gamut. And it was really a lot of people who were mentally challenged. And I was out of my mind at the time. So, it was an experience. Anyway, I was released from there, and 2 years later, here I am. A musician who never got a record deal. But I'm here to hopefully put out some good content. I want to develop a following, and hopefully I can make this YouTube work. Put out several videos with a couple of songs a couple years ago. One was Strapping, Right, Left, and I put out some shorts. I actually released some shorts earlier today, but this is my first video that I've released live for a couple of years, and I'm just happy, y'all. I'm going through some things, but I think this will be very therapeutic to talk about different things, talk about life, and hopefully you can take this journey with me. So, my goal is to get as many subscribers as possible. You know, I have 3 now. So if you would be kind, if you happen to look up on this video, hit subscribe, the like button, the notification bell, hit that, and help me to get some subscribers, y'all, because I really want to make this YouTube work. I'm a big fan of YouTube. That's the majority of the videos I watch are YouTube content creators. I'll throw out some names. As far as in the stock market, I like Chris Sane. I listen to Stock Up with Larry Jones. I like Keenan Grace and the Masked Investor. I also listen to Stock Mode, Stocks with Josh. And then in the boxing realm, I listen to Boxing Ego, Blue Blood Sports TV, Fannin International Boxing, and you know, there's some others that I watch, but those are the main ones. And I've been listening to or watching Damon Darling, who's a comedian from Ohio. I watch a lot of his videos. I just got hip to him a couple of weeks ago. I like Christmas lists. He travels all around the world and you know, shows the bad side or the hood side of the different cities that he goes to, and that's very entertaining. So I'm gonna make this work. And then, oh yeah, on the gambling scene, I like to watch Bluff, Greg Uloho, Brandino. I like there's some slots, Bretsky, pretty much Brett Bluff's crew I listen to or watch, and you know, it's very entertaining. So there's a lot of YouTube videos that I watch. And to cut this video so it won't be too long, I'm going over the 7-minute mark. But anyway, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and help your boy get as many subscribers as possible. You know, it starts with 10, then 50, then 100, then 1,000, and so forth, so on and so forth. And hopefully I can do this channel justice. So I want to say God bless you all, and keep your head up. We live in such a cruel world. I know there's a lot of people who are going through financial difficulties right now. There's a lot of people that's going through depression, mental illness, and you know, I can relate, being diagnosed with bipolar myself. So let's go on this journey together, and you have a good day.